Entering menu narration pop-up. Do you want menu narration? No, turn it off.
There's something in the air. From Friday nights to Saturday lights. Chapel Hill to Pasadena. It crackles down our spines. Tradition, tension, roars that remind rivals. They're not in Kansas anymore. It's electric. It shocks our nerves and ignites a place where the ground shakes. But our pride doesn't. Where our coach, scheme, playbook, and character are unlike any other. There's something in the air. It builds us up, breaks them down, and gives the stadium a pulse. Built on pride.
Entering accessibility screen. Wiki narration volume set to 100.
Said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Gators will kick it away first. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. You always want to give your big-time players a chance. That might have been too much of a chance to give right there.
And I know I'll give you a chance when it's one-on-one, but not two-on-one. You got to see that, got to understand that they're trying to take away this guy. There's a reason they're trying to take him away. What else can I do now to take advantage of that defense?
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They boot it away on fourth down. Fair catch called for and made. So the Florida Gators offense has its first opportunity of the day. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance, just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the run.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play, and when I talk about Miami linebackers, it is a bit of a sore subject for me. We played against the Canes in the Sugar Bowl my senior year in college. I got hit multiple times by multiple Miami linebackers and spent multiple days in an ice tub post-game.
The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's lost. The ball's loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
The Gators will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
Oh, man.
Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Well, great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Wants to fire on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down. The Canes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning. The Gators sending the offense back to work.
And obviously you're trying to catch him off guard, but it didn't work. I'm not a fan of fake punts. I would rather put my offense on the field than guys that do this for a living all the time and are really good at it, but tried to sneak attack, and it did not work.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Fires to the wideout. Got it! Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
Not at all. Great job by the defense getting to the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to look.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Into the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They take over again, and they have yet to move the sticks on their previous 2 possessions. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. A delay of game penalty in this part of the field, man, the defense just starts spitting fire after that. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Give to the running back. And they don't pick up anything.
It was hardly nothing there, Chad.
Getting tackled in their own end zone.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline.
I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. First snap of this drive will come from the 46.
It's my first time playing this, chat.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up,
But it's an incompletion.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Slips away. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. Everything's bouncing and jiggling and rolling, and he's going forward, and he's loose.
Hey!
This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You always hear the old saying, tips lead to picks. Quarterbacks have got to be careful. You've got to be so accurate with the ball. If you're not, and a defender tips that thing up into the air, bad things generally happen. Pick six. It doesn't get much worse than that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And it's up and no good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds.
I'm being Junior, y'all.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Hansen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Offense working from the pistol. To the air, it's Lagway. Under fire. And he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, I think one of the
I'm sipping everything I get, chat.
the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep
I'm Miami.
off of their quarterback.
You already know. Oh, that's the only team I'm gonna play with. I ain't in Miami.
They want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Wilson. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on third down.
And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle.
Nowhere.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. You can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time. And it's now showing up here on play.
The run from the shotgun. And there was
Out of there.
just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Oh, flipping that too.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Fires to the middle. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, I like the idea by the offensive play caller here. You're trying to get aggressive. You're trying to find a chunk play, but that time, QB and receiver can't hook up.
Punt is in the air. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Nowhere to go.
I waited too long.
That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge, the freak. It was a nightmare, so hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
And the Hurricanes send out the punt unit. But they're cornering the market on fakes. Here comes another one.
Oh, man.
Incomplete, and the fake.
We almost had it.
Well, they got the throw off, but not much else good happened for them after that one, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll run it on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D denied them on second and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Set.
Quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Our defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. Job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they go for it on fourth down, especially during these situations.
It's really up to me because I know for a fact that either way, it's still going to take you some time to get
Fourth down,
adjusted
and they'll try the field
the
goal.
whole mechanics and everything. But I will say is that if you are streaming it, it's going to have some people, helping you out.
And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. That brings him to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
Oh, my God. Can't make this
And he's coming out of the end zone. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here is one of those dudes. He can beat you one-on-one with his speed, and he has really, really good hands as well.
Caught over the middle. It's Bauman. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great defenses.
Now on first down from the 28. Looking to throw, it's back. Makes the catch. It's Marion. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. He'll take that completion.
And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Good. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but they left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I'll tell you what, to get home to the quarterback and force pressure while just rushing 3 allows your back end to cover so much space. Now you got 8 guys in coverage. It makes you really dynamic in the back end of your defense.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Gators will send out the punt unit. And it'll be down right there.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs.
Gonna take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time.
As far as you got the first down.
Making sure that thing fell incomplete.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Might as well give it to him again. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of
Yo, what's good? How are you? I'm doing good. You see me on this call at 26.
these two offenses are glad. So let's say it. Mental errors have led to turnovers and sloppy penalties. Both teams have left points on the field, and as a result, we are where we are. Gotta believe the offensive coordinators on each side are rethinking their approaches for the second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Canes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Back to throw, it's Lagway. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
There's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught behind the line. It's ball. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Whoever's on did these cheerleading, they need to do them over.
And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10.
Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling it towards the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice.
And the sack all the way back.
Oh, man.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. This defense has kept him backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get up, looking for a huge play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Canes will try to pin them back. And they're going to try it again. It's another fake. They tried to catch him napping on that fake, but turns out they were wide awake. You talk about being handed a chance on a silver platter. First and goal from the 3. Power ahead. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a moment.
Oh, right. Man, they work. Oh, man.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity.
My goal, I can't kick for nothing, chat. I can't kick for anything. I missed 2 field goals. And I got like 6 stats already.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground.
It's all good because this is my first time playing this. So, I'm on for an hour, that's it.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Marion. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Nice job reeling in that catch. And listen, when you say Miami Hurricane football, to me, I think about burners at the receiver position. Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne, who I played with in the Senior Bowl. These guys could not be covered one-on-one. This dude here in this offense today.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be
For real.
successful.
I need to change some players.
The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not.
Man, wait, I just started playing this game today. I literally just started playing this game today. I got to get used to it. Oh! Hey! and then it's a flag. Of course!
That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake.
Oh, man.
The Hurricanes
the bullshit. Like, the
formation, but these guys don't always punt. They fake it again. Pretty soon you keep faking it. It's not really a fake. He didn't get it, and what a stop by this defense to get the football back. They'll run this.
And then they called it. Man.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Rush is on him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. With the catch, it's Wilson. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing it's 3rd and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show.
Oh, we almost had that.
Can't hold
the frustration.
Butterfingers.
He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Looking to throw, it's back. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Canes line up to punt it away. 3 and out. And they'll fake it again. They weren't fooled for a minute. He is nowhere close to the first down, and they'll turn it over. Great place to start for this offense. Running the red zone. It's ball. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss.
Second and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion, across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and for the third down and goal situation.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
Yeah, and the quarterback didn't have a chance. I mean, when you get to the QB that fast, Jesse, you're still processing information, for goodness sakes.
And you're getting to the sideline whenever this drive is over, and you're asking for help from your offensive coordinator. You're asking, hey, can we slide our offensive line and help out blocking this guy? Can I get a tight end to stay in? Maybe get a chip on this dude, because I'm not feeling too comfortable right now back there knowing that we're trying to only block him.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. The Gators trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, it's Lagway. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide, and I can throw them the football, and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he drills that thing just inside the left upright.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
And he's not going to take the touchback.
Oh.
Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter playing together as one.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Fires left. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
You want to know why this team is losing? Look no further than this statistic, guys. Their best
shut up.
Doesn't have a catch yet in this game. There they try to go his way again. The defense...
He wants to go deep. Grabs it at
Yeah.
25.
Yeah.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
This quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Trying to cap this drive with a pass.
Oh, man. It's all good, chat. It's all good, chat.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him.
Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. They did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and get 6 points.
I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner? Taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all time.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go in, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about for years and years to come.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I gotta use the bathroom real quick, chat.
Today, a game that makes this sport what it is, a rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Hurricanes will move away to start the game. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Virginia Tech's offense will have the ball first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
I will be getting off at the 1 hour mark. After this game, I'm getting off because I have to cook.
And the Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the defense on shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
The Hokies will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's back. Shoots it to the left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Cane, the fake, young man looking for room. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work.
Well, that play's going to backfire in their face. They obviously thought they had the look necessary to go and execute that fake punt, but the defense, they were expecting it.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
When you get this far behind the chains and it's a guaranteed passing situation, defensive linemen go to work. That's what we do. We want to get sacks. We want to rush the quarterback, especially in known situations like this. That's why the quarterback tasted that dirt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll take it himself. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Just moving those chains. Gore did back in the day.
Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Edgerrin James, so many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Trying play action. They get to him as he throws. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
Fires toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone.
He'll take a shot.
Oh, let's go! Touchdown!
And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. A game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
It settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Oh, how could that happen? He misses the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw.
My kick is bad, chat.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. They'll leave it with him. Breaks the tackle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Oh, what a play! It's intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. The tag. Touchdown, Miami. And they turn it into a defensive score.
So athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he can be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. It's a fake shuffle to the tight end. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
This will be the last game, chat.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
That kick is bad. I need to learn how to kick.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half. He's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Drones. He's looking downfield to throw. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Hokies will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. Able to punt, can bail them out. Wants to bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Rides the back on the option, the give. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Hurricanes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. He's going to let it go. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on
I messed that up. Yeah, I messed that up, chat.
So well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know,
yeah, that was my fault. I supposed to did it. I supposed to give it to somebody else. I was trying to press O instead of rectangle.
Like we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Dropping back, it's drawn. Skips away from pressure. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. And the Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. They're working that left side. They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? A designed run for the quarterback. Picks up the first down. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Timeout.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Refused to go down, kept finding space and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And it slips just inside that right upright. The lead is now back down to 9.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Rides the back and leaves it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
That's a nice looking run, man, and what a legacy here. When you think about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. This guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Gives it on the option. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Back to pass, it's back. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on...
They're cornering the market on fakes. Here comes another one. And they roll the dice, and it ain't snake eyes. They pick up the first down.
And so many times when you're studying the other team and their defense and what they're going to do, you know there's certain looks you're going to get into. And I think they saw one they liked, snapped it to the up back. He catches the football, gets north and south, gets the first down. Nice execution on the fake punt, baby.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gives it on the option.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards. And it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down, you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going to that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about. And good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
Wants to throw on third down. Got it on the outside. It's Bauman. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Excellent situational awareness to make the grab and get just enough for that first down.
And how about the play call? They didn't want to hold on to the football. They wanted to get that thing out of their hand, trust the receiver to make the catch. And then what does he do? Gets the first down, gets out of bounds. New set of downs for this offense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Here's the pressure. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Canes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown!
Hey!
Grab the short pass to put the Saints on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll try to tack on one more. Oh, they're faking it. The holder's going to try to throw it. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Ball's Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this run. You're down in the games. Obviously, a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
And the Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to throw. It's Drones. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes.
Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
The Hokies will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll mark it down at the 30. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. Fights off the defender. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Hokies will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He caught it. Touchdown! And the punishment has been extended. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out.
First fucking time.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive.
Here we go. Do the show. Right. Here we go.
Off the play fake on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Green. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Under fire. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We got to change something up here. We got to do something different because right now it's just a sack market.
Now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Drones. Punts it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And the Hokies send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown there.
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
The Hurricanes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. Offense gets set for second down. On the run, it's Fletcher. Gets that thing away from the goal line. He's all the way out to the 7 with a pickup of 6. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's back. Gonna let it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go. He did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
The Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got it behind the line. It's Hawkins. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave them. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
It is perfect.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside the 10, here he comes. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. They'll operate out of split backs. Leaves it with the back.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a crease, it's Fletcher. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Now he's looking to throw it. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, when you...
And they're going to try it again. It's another fake. And the pass is incomplete. They thought they had the fake all dialed up, and it did not work. They managed to get the throw off, but couldn't get the completion. You always wonder, why not just leave the offense out there and run a pass play? Got it in the middle. It's Green. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. This Hurricane defense has been an impenetrable wall all day, not moving an inch against these guys.
And it's a complete effort, Reese. It's the front. It's the defensive line owning the work up front. It's the linebackers running. It's the secondary all working together. Reminiscent of the 2001 Miami defense. Under 10 points a game. Putting together a performance today.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Drones. And as he throws, can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. They'll run play action. Intercepted to stop the threat. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The give and tick, 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 tick.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game.
They fake it again. Pretty soon you keep faking it. It's not really a fake. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
The give to the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks. Diggs as he picks up the first down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll go to the ground. Powers through the defender. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Canes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to...
Oh, he didn't spike it. He's going to throw. He's going to take off. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. All the way down to the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hand off from the gun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
They'll move the tight end. Looking for space. It's Fletcher. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered to get to the football.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. There's a long and storied history.
Hey! I won my first game, chat. First time on. That will be it. It's definitely gonna be some more college football playing. Thank you for coming to my stream. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more gameplays, reaction, long form. I will be out. I would just want to play this game, see how I like it, and I will see you guys Monday. I will definitely be playing, be streaming more. I haven't streamed on the last day, the last past 11 days, because PlayStation broadcasting thing was messing up real bad, so I couldn't get on. I couldn't stream nothing for the last past 11 days. So I'm back with some more gameplay, and y'all let me know if y'all want if y'all looking for some more gaming clips. I do post my gameplay right after I end my stream. And if you want to see my game clip, you can go to my TikTok gaming page. Is KSW305_. That is my gaming page. I also open my own business, so if you want to check that out, that page is KSW305__. If you guys into like everyday living, TikTok shop products, we cook and going to the store and everything, you can find my main page, KSW_305. Also, if you can't find it, my link tree is in my under my bio on here on YouTube. So y'all let me know what y'all want to see. So I am out, chat. I am out. That will be it. And I'm finna go cook some shepherd pie. And probably some garlic bread to go with it, you know.